So Disney apparently might be finally be learning the lesson here. Disney, you know, is has been losing tons of money on siding with the left on the culture war. They've been losing they've been losing billions of dollars on their movies. They've been losing millions of dollars in the theme parks now because of course the theme parks are downstream from box office success. If people are not interested in new movies by Disney, people will be interested to go to Disney theme parks. It's just that simple, okay? And also, many more things. The cruise lines are losing money, and of course, the elephant in the room, Disney Plus is losing money. Okay, with nothing of interest on Disney Plus, Disney is losing money. So Disney is losing money, and I think Disney is finally saying, you know what? Fine. You guys have won. You guys have won. We have lost. Essentially, we are winning against Disney. And, you know, of course, Disney will still have a bunch of woke products coming out, throughout 2024 and 2025. We'll be too surprised, but I think Disney, with new projects very soon, I think Disney might have to be forced by losing money, basically holding Disney his feet towards the fire, essentially, you know, by making them lose billions of dollars, okay? It really shows that wokeness is a dying thing. Wokeness is a dying thing. People are seeing what's happening in the very eyes, what's happening to the rest of the world with wokeness. That this is, if wokeness continues at the current level, Western civilization, in my opinion, will cease to exist. Okay? We'll be living in a totally foreign country, and I think average people are sick of it. Nobody wants wokeness. People want to live normal lives without wokeness shoved down our throats. People just want to live our lives without wokeness. Parents don't want their kids subjected to wokeness. It's not just in the West, it's also in third world countries as well. Well, Latin America, they they decided to say, you know what? Fuck you, DC. We're not gonna be watching freaking Blue Beetle. We've been watching Sound of Freedom instead, which is a major slap in the face for in DEI because Sound of Freedom is an independent movie. But Sound of Freedom made more money in Latin America now than Blue Beetle. It really shows that DEI is a failed thing. It's a failed thing that Hollywood and the woke and everything they keep pushing out, and people just don't like it. Okay, DEI is becoming a failed thing. Okay, and everything related to the woke monster is failing. I think we're starting to see this year. I think we saw a massive public backlash to wokeness. I think we're truly winning against the woke machine. Okay, and I think we're truly winning. I think everybody wants society to return back to normal. Okay, they wonder why Gen Z males are becoming quote unquote far right. Wait. Oh, it's their fault. They never look at the problem. They never look at themselves as the problem, okay? They never look at themselves as the problem. All they ever do, all the woke ever does is blame other people, okay? But Disney, maybe by forced, by us, because no one's watching the movies. Every movie they release this year has lost money. Okay, even like the smallest of losses, like Elemental still lost $20 million for Disney. Okay, you know, and the only successful movie this year was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Okay, you can't really salvage a brand that's losing $200 million on some of the movies like Strange World and Dial of Destiny. Okay, you can't really save that. Okay, and it's not just Disney; it's Warner Bros. As well. It's all these other Hollywood companies. And guess what? The non-woke movies are the movies that are making money, or movies like Sound of Freedom that are making money. A movie that is not even associated with Hollywood, but defeated many of Hollywood's finest movies. Defeated Mission Impossible. It defeated Indiana Jones. Big names. It defeated. Okay, big IPs that usually were reliable for Hollywood. You're seeing DC movies, Marvel movies, movie series that traditionally were viable profits for Hollywood. Remakes of beloved movies are floppy. Okay, you know Indiana Jones and other IPs that have been traditionally been, profitable for Hollywood have been flopping. Okay, Hollywood is basically dead. Okay, Equalizer 3 is probably gonna lose money at the way it's going because of lack of international interest. So it really shows that wokeness is dying. It really shows that people are sick and tired of wokeness. I think the average person is waking up to this. Average person is done with wokeness. Okay, you saw what happened to Bud Light. You saw what happened to Target. You seen what happens to Disney. Okay, and the left will say you're just a right wing talking point. Okay, but it's just the truth. Okay, look at the profits of Bud Light. Oh, they don't exist. Look at how much money Target lost. Look at the fact that that BlackRock is having to, you know, backtrack on ESG because, and even it could go to like the whole thing of Ukraine giving billions of dollars to Ukraine. Okay, countries are starting to back out on it, back out on Ukraine. Okay, if you did not pay attention to the news recently, Poland, which is supposedly a Ukrainian ally, has said, screw you, Ukraine. We're not giving you money anymore. We have to have money for our own people. We don't want to give money to you because we know Russia's not going to invade us. It's just a whole bunch of lies here. And it seems that Disney, after losing billions of dollars, has to make normal movies again. And has to make normal things again. Wah, wah, wah. I think it's only going to get worse with Disney before it gets better. Disney Plus is losing tens of millions of subscribers every quarter. The next movies are going to flop. Risk is going to flop. More than likely. Or Risk could have an Elemental style comeback. Marvel's is definitely going to flop. And definitely Snow White's going to flop. I don't think there's a universe where that movie makes money. Okay? Kind of like Doctor Strange, he sees all the universes. Okay, Disney killed some of the most valuable brands in the world. Okay, Star Wars and Marvel used to be some of the most valuable brands in the world. But Marvel and Star Wars are being outsold by the Mario movie and the Barbie movie. Because at least those brands have not lost their value and have made billions of dollars at the box office. So it really shows that Disney devalued their own brands. Okay, Sarah highest grossing movie of 2023 according to Box Office Mojo. Of course, that's obviously wrong because Box Office Mojo does not track the Chinese movies at the box office. It's really number 10 if you include the 3 Chinese movies that came out this year. Okay, but yeah, the fact that Little Mermaid is still one of the highest grossing movies of the year really shows how badly Hollywood is doing. Because the movie still need to make $600 million to break even. Some people said it'll around $800 million. Okay, so either way, Elemental and, of course, Little Mermaid have lost money. Okay, simple as that. Elemental might make back its money on streaming and digital services, obviously, but that's still a $20 million loss to feeders. Okay, Lightyear lost hundreds of millions of dollars, even though it's supposed to make $1 billion. Okay, the end of Disney. Disney will either have to adapt or die. And that's the messaging of this video. Goodbye.